Okay, let me ask you something weird. Have you ever stared at a reflection for too long and suddenly it doesn't feel like you anymore? For a split second, everything feels off, like you're trapped inside your own body, watching from behind your own eyes. And then the thought creeps in. Who am I? Not my name, not my job, not my family, but me. And just like that, you have stumbled upon the oldest, most powerful question in human history. This question has haunted sages, scientists, mystics, and philosophers for thousands of years. Some say we are just a collection of thoughts and memories. Others say we are something beyond the body, beyond time, beyond even the mind itself. So today, let's break it down through neuroscience, ancient Indian wisdoms, and something even deeper. And by the end of this video, you might not see yourself the same way again. Modern neuroscience tells us something shocking. The self you think you are, it doesn't actually exist. I know, that sounds insane, but stay with me. Your brain is not a camera. It doesn't just passively record reality. Instead, it takes fragments of sensory input, what you see, hear, touch, feel, and pieces them together like a movie director. And this movie, that's you. Your sense of self, your thoughts, emotions, and memories are all part of a story your brain is telling itself. And here's the crazy part: the story isn't stable, it's constantly shifting. Right now, you feel like you, but think about yourself 5 years ago. Your beliefs were different, your habits were different, maybe even your voice, your personality, your dreams were different. So, which version of you is the real one? The one from 5 years ago, the one now, or the one you'll be 5 years from today? And if your thoughts keep changing, then who's actually thinking them? The truth? The self you experience is just a hallucination your brain generates to make sense of the world. But if the self is an illusion, who is experiencing it? While science says your sense of self is an illusion, ancient Indian wisdom, the Upanishads, say something even more radical. They say you're not your body, you're not your mind, you're not even your thoughts. You are Atman, the silent observer. Imagine a movie screen. They may change: happy, sad, scary, exciting, but the screen itself, it remains untouched. That, say the Vedas, is you. Your thoughts, just projections. Your pain, your fears, your regrets, just projections. Your memories, projections. But you are the screen beneath, unchanging, untouched, pure awareness. So if you have spent your whole life believing you are the story playing on the screen, then what happens when you stop identifying with it? Let's try something for just 10 seconds. Close your eyes. Watch your thoughts. You might hear a voice in your head. You might notice emotions passing. Now, ask yourself, who is watching? The part of you that notices the thoughts, that's awareness. It doesn't change, it doesn't judge, it simply observes. That is the real you. Not the voice in your head, not the story you tell yourself, not the ever changing roles you play. Something deeper, something infinite. And once you see that, everything changes. Now that you have glimpsed that observer, let's ask, what exactly is the mind? If I'm not my thoughts, then where do they come from? What if the thoughts in your head aren't even your own? What if the mind is something you can control or be controlled by? That's the question we explore next. Welcome to House of Svaras, where we question everything: our minds, our existence, our reality. And if this made you think, even for a second, hit subscribe, because some questions changes everything.